everyone, Kaisha here. Thank you for joining me on my channel, The Butterfly Effect. Today I'm just going to be doing a general check-in for the Twin Flame community. So these are just general messages and guidance to go along with them in relation to what Spirit wants Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine to know at this time. Thank you to my old subscribers, my new subscribers, and those that have not subscribed yet, but I know you will. Thank you. You are appreciated, so much so appreciated. If anything, this YouTube channel has taught me is that the importance of community and support, and each one teach one, and we all build together. You cannot do it by yourself. So thank you so much. With that being said, let's jump into your reading. So I've already shuffled and drawn the cards. I was guided today to clarify with Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck. So I'm pretty sure there's a reason for that. So let's get into it. So the first cards pulled was Man Holding a Coin, Attachment, and Anxiety in reverse. So the clarifying card for Man Holding a Coin is Healing, and healing again, emotional healing, financial healing, and emotional healing. Okay, so this talks about Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. You were being led to heal, like major. Your theme is healing. And as Divine Feminine healed, Divine Masculine also healed. You were being led, so Divine Feminine, you were being led and guided to heal emotionally repressed wounds, so that this kick-started and prompted Divine Masculine to heal his emotional wounds. These emotional wounds had to do with money. A lot of you had a lack or scarcity mindset. Had to do with love. So a lot of you dealt with abandonment issues, self-worth issues, self-love issues, and Divine Feminine transformation. So you were guided into your transformation to heal so that you can transform and stand in your true power and walk in your true calling. This in turn kickstarted and prompted Divine Masculine to do the same. However, because Divine Masculine is more 3D, they were prompted to heal their emotions so that they could heal their finances. Divine Masculine is also becoming, I would say, more spiritual in a sense of more tapping in, tuning into, and trusting their own intuition. I'm hearing a male voice say, there's something to this. So Divine Masculine is starting to realize that there is more to life than just what is on the surface. It's not just about things. There is something bigger than him. There is something for him to do that is bigger than him. And in order for him to follow that path, he has to listen to his inner guidance. He has to learn how to balance his emotions. He has to learn how to tap into his own sense of empathy and compassion. I did a reading on this the other day about the Divine Masculine, and Divine Masculine is being led to a path, a spiritual path. So a lot of you Divine Masculines will find your abundance by taking on a career or work or just following your purpose of being a counselor, a teacher, something to do with a profession of spirituality where you are allowing yourself to relate to others, resonate with others, so you can heal them from a space of experience. Been there, done that. This is what I did to get through it. But Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, you are both being called. You have been called in the past, and you are continually being called to heal. Heal, go deep, and get to the root of issues deep-seated issues, deep emotional wounds, inner child issues. A lot of you have issues that you have not dealt with from your younger years, things to do with abandonment and rejection, things to do with not feeling love for yourself, feeling kind of a coldness because of your heart chakra being blocked off. So you were being led to heal. And I find this so fascinating because as the divine feminine heals, the divine masculine heals. In this picture, you can see that there is a dragon holding onto her foot. So divine feminine, a lot of you felt trapped, felt tied to something, to some hurt from the past that you felt you could not move forward from. And Spirit guided you to heal from those things through forgiveness, through letting go. And you had to let go because you allowed yourself to feel like you were stuck and you couldn't move. And Spirit wanted you to realize that your power lies within you. That the sleeping dragon has arisen. Yes. To tap into the power within you to heal and release those things that no longer serve you, so that you can move towards what your true happiness is, what your true calling is. And this in turn prompted divine masculine to do the same. Divine feminines, a lot of you think that your divine masculine doesn't see you, doesn't notice you. Some of you feel that they're in, because they're in a third party situation, they're not paying attention to you. But Spirit wants you to know that it's not about what you see, it's about what you don't see. And it's, even though you may think that nothing is going on in the physical, there's a lot of movement, a lot of paradigm shifts, a lot of energy transmutation going on underneath the surface. That is why you are being prompted. Spirit is pretty much kicking your ass to heal. Like, yeah, Spirit has their foot in your ass. Like, you need to heal. You have this important work to do here beyond what you can think of. You have no idea the amount of people that you are going to touch and help. And it starts with you healing yourself. That's the only way you're going to be able to walk this journey, walk your path whole in your power. That's the only way you're going to be able to truly tap in, by healing. I offer programs created by Sophia Charles. These programs are designed for this. They're designed to help you heal, to clear away the clutter and the garbage. A lot of you, if you've been seeing the number 688 or 888, sequences of eights, that is Spirit pushing you and kicking your ass to let things go and declutter your life so that you can walk your path with no baggage. The clarifying cards pulled for attachment: Ten of Fire and Queen of Fire. So this talks about the divine feminine. You are focusing right now on aligning with who you really are. That is why you were guided to heal, so that you could align. You're being called right now to master yourself, and you're focusing on that. You're focusing on being your 100% authentic self. You're going deep. You are doing your healing because you're going deep and looking at things from your past, relationships that you had in your past. You're doing some introspection right now on why you did the things you did, what you learned from it, what you're going to be doing forward, what's a better way to be, what are better moves to make. You've matured. And you're allowing yourself to be led by your light and your calling. A lot of you divine femmes are stepping into your calling, and it's because you're doing your healing. A lot of you are very powerful, very, very powerful. And people are drawn to you like a moth to a flame. It's because of your vibration. It's because of your light. As you have whatever you need, whatever you want to accomplish, you're focusing on that now. And your drive and your determination is strengthened by you doing your inner healing. And you're realizing that. So that's what you're doing. A lot of you see this is a suit of fire. A lot of you have a fire inside of you that's being woken up. Because you see, in the past, this dragon was sleeping. This dragon was being repressed. You were repressing who you really were, suppressing who you really were in the past. And Spirit said, no, 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 honey, no more of that. It's time to get to work. So you need to act and move in your natural brilliance. And you're beginning to see just who that is. You're beginning to realize what you are, and that you play a very important role in this time. So you're continuing to do your inner work. You're continuing to align and to heal. Keep going deep, divine femmes. A reading I did for you last week was about going deep, and when you get there, go even deeper. This is why Spirit wants you to do that. This is exactly why. Because you guys have big roles to play, ladies. This is about mastering yourself right now. You're being called to focus on mastering yourself. You're realizing that everything is connected. And the more you connect with yourself is the more you connect with what is going on around you, as within, so without. And you're really starting to understand that. And the more you heal on the inside is the more you heal your world on the outside. So you're starting to heal from attachments that you had. It's like you're taking review of your life, so that you can better understand why things happened. Like I said earlier, you are beginning to realize that everything is connected and everything happens for a reason. So even in the things that happened to you in your past that you did not understand, you are coming into the wisdom now. That if it was not for that thing happening, are those things happening? Are you meeting that person? Are you meeting those people? You would not be who you are today because they were catalysts to your inner evolution. They were catalysts to you being who you are. You getting that kick in your ass to be like, you know what, I don't like this. I don't like the way how my life is going. I don't like the relationships that I'm in or the people that I have around that I call my friends. Why is that? Why was I attracting those people? What do I need to do now? What do I need to focus on now so that I am creating better in my world, so that I am creating better relationships? You're also focusing on yourself, divine femmes. You're focusing on your damn self. Good for you. You're beginning to realize that you can't do anything for anyone until you can do it for yourself. And you can't love anyone until you love yourself. You're focused on making sure that you are whole before you look at union with anyone else. A lot of you divine femmes also had past lives as great sages. I'm hearing great sages, high priestesses, queens, royalty. And you're just now starting to tap into that energy. Goddess, you're tapping into your goddess energy. I'm hearing goddess Isis. Tapping into your goddess energy and realizing that anything that you desire to create in this lifetime, in this world, you have it within you. And you're really learning how to wield that power. It's like I have an 8-year-old son, and he watches a lot of superhero movies. So I watch like X-Men and the Avengers and stuff. And it's like when they get the mutants that that just realize that they have their powers and they don't know how to use their powers. They're being taught how to hone their gifts and how to use them for the better good, for their highest good. And that's what's happening to you right now, Divine Femmes. Spirit is guiding you towards healing. Spirit is guiding you towards higher knowledge. I got a reading for you the other day about teachers coming into your life, spiritual teachers that will help you on your path, help you at this point in time in your path. If you are looking for a spiritual teacher, I encourage you to join the Twin Flame community. I encourage you to take a look at the programs in my description box by my spiritual teacher, Sophia Charles. This is what this is about. These are what these communities are about, to help you hone your spiritual gifts, hone your superpowers. You're just learning what your superpowers are now and how to use them. That is why you needed to heal, so that you could use your powers for the good of humanity. So you can use your spiritual gifts for your highest good and the highest good of others. You know, a lot of you are tarot readers. A lot of you are natural born psychics, mediums, galactic starseeds. A lot of you have powers you don't even know yet. And they're only going to come to the surface once you do your real deep power wash cleaning. That's why you're being asked to go deeper, so that these gifts can come out, and they come from a high frequency, high vibration, right? You could be powerful, but are you going to use your power for good? Or are you going to use it for bad? If you're wounded, hurt people. And that is what Spirit wants you to focus on now, cleaning out your closet. Cleaning out the inside, so that you can use your gifts for the greater good of humanity. Spirit also wants you, Divine Feminines, to not focus on your Divine Masculine. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. This is about coming into union and into alignment and into balance with yourself. So I'm hearing to stop watching what they're doing, what they're not doing, what you think they should be doing, and focus on yourself. And you're learning how to do that. You're beginning to do that now. You're beginning to do that now. And guidance from a beautiful Twin Flame community from Spirit is anxiety in reverse. 7 of air. And 9 of air. Okay, so this talks about guidance for Divine Masculine. Spirit wants you to drop old belief systems, old ways of doing things. Spirit wants you to ask questions. Question your beliefs. Spirit wants you to look at the belief systems that you have and the ways of doing and being that were not working for you, and ask yourself why. What did I believe that led me to do something like this, or led me not to do something like this? A lot of you Divine Masculines did not go into union with your Divine Feminines because of belief systems of other people. Some of you divine masculines had family members, friends in your life that talked you out of being with your divine feminine because they were too different. Your divine feminine could be a tarot reader. Your divine feminine could do Reiki. Your divine feminine could be a spiritual teacher. And they were taught that that's not normal, right? So they led you to believe that that's not the person for you. You need to be with somebody normal. And divine masculines, you're going to be questioning that in the future, in the very near future. You're going to be asking yourself, why do I care about what you guys think about this person? The only thing that should matter is what I think and believe about this person. Spirit wants you to let go of those belief systems that no longer serve you. Let go of those things. You see this? This is the sword of truth and the sword of truth. So one is lit up and one is not. Divine masculine, your sword of truth is not lit up because you are just starting to see the truth of things. And divine feminine, you already see the truth of things, because in these 4 cards, 10 of fire, queen of fire, 7 of air, 9 of air, there is an eye wide open. You, divine feminine, your third eye is open. It's wide open and you're starting to see the truth of things. Because if you see in the 7 of air, divine masculine's sword of truth is not lit up and his eye is kind of dark around it. In your cards, your eye is lit up. You see through the veils. You see the truth. You see your truth. And your sword is lit up. And you're opening up. You're opening up to the realization that all is not what it seems. And you are a divine being. You are energy. You are powerful. You're starting to realize that you are a limitless being, and you can be, do, and have whatever you want. You just need to decide what it is that you want. And you're starting to see things for what they really are. That is why you are being called to heal. That is why you're being called to focus on yourself and master yourself. Because what you're being called to, you are going to be using your gifts of clear sight. You see things for what they are. You see underneath the subconscious. A lot of you are just like Sophia Charles, you're image readers. You read energy. And those things are beginning to come to the surface for you. You're beginning to realize, divine femmes, that a lot of things that you never knew you could do, you can do. You're starting to realize, and your gifts are beginning to come to the surface, and it's because you're doing your inner work. This is going to prompt divine masculine to do his inner work as well, as he sees you walking in your truth, walking in your limitlessness. He will be drawn to that as well. He's being guided towards that as well. He's questioning a lot of things in his life right now. A lot of things that he was doing because he was taught that way. A lot of things that he was going through. A lot of ways that he thought, the things that he believed because of how he was raised, because of things that happened in childhood. That is why you were both being called to heal, so that you could see the truth. You could see through a clear lens. And divine masculine, if you see here, you have an eagle on one eye. An eagle on one eye. You have a bird's eye view of what's going on. You see what's going on. You just don't say much. High priestess. Like I said before, a lot of you are tarot readers. And you see and you know, you just don't say things. You allow things to unfold naturally in divine timing. This talks about divine timing as well. If you see here in the 7 of air, divine masculine, you are being guided to Open your eye. Follow your intuition. Listen to your inner guidance. Focus on your inner world. That is where your answers are going to come from. Divine Feminine already knows that. That's why she's lit up. That's why she's lit. She's moving from that fire within her. Divine Masculine Spirit wants you to light your fire as well. So you guys are a match for each other, right? This union is going to happen, but it's going to happen when it is time, in divine timing. It's going to happen when everything is aligned, when you both are healed. Then you will come into union. That is why Divine Feminine is not focusing on Divine Masculine right now. That is why you are being led Divine Feminine to master yourself. Because in turn, this will allow, prompt, and be a catalyst for Divine Masculine to master himself as well. You Twin Flames, you are called. You are called for very, very important missions. You have very special jobs to do on this planet. You are very powerful, powerful beyond. You have no idea how important you are, how different and unique you are, and the reason why. Divine Feminine is beginning to know. She's going to realize a lot sooner. But that's how it is. Divine Feminine's lead. So this was a pretty deep reading today for a general check-in. Thank you, Spirit. I love how you guys do these ones. So that is my message for the Twin Flame Collective. If I could throw in my 2 cents on this, do your work, do your inner work. It is very, very important. As we can see, nothing happens unless the work is done. You have to do the work on yourself first. Please take a look at the programs in my description box. If you want a personal reading, you can book me. If you're looking for spiritual guidance, spiritual counseling, and helping you to walk through these programs, book me for a session. I am here for you. So thank you once again. You have yourself a fantastic morning, noon, or night, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.